All right, I'm back to being in my work car, doing some videos. I'm going to sound kind of funny because I got a pretty good sinus infection, or a pretty bad one. Anyway, this video is going to be on the whole Cenk, or terrible with his name, Uygur from the Young Turks. Him being raked over the coals for something he said so many years ago. And I honestly, as much as I disagree with him on his political ideas, I think that, you know, he had a sincere apology. He had a sincere apology about what he said, and you know, about women and stuff like that. And I really didn't see where he said anything that was actually something to be offended about. He talked about the fact that he, you know, has sex and stuff like that. Anything that any young person, which he was young at the time, is going to talk about. So I really don't understand where the outrage is, or how a person cannot be redeemed from, you know, after, you know, years of him saying exactly what you believe. Suddenly he says, because of something he said, what was it, 15 years, something like that, 12 years, whatever it was ago, all of a sudden, suddenly he's he's can't be redeemed. He's just the most terrible person in the world. I really don't understand that. I like I said, I don't agree with his politics at all. But the thing is that he really did see, he was sincere. It seems he was sincere in his apology. And my thing is I think that speaks to another thing, where how can, when people talk about somebody flip-flopping and stuff like that in politics, I think that's one of the most stupid things to say, that someone flip-flopped on something. Maybe that's pretty awesome that somebody does change their opinion after they get more information. I don't understand how you have to just stay the course. You know, I mean, that's almost like the Titanic coming, you know, about to hit the iceberg. Someone gets some, you know, some information and say, you know what, we might need to divert our course here and go, you know, upon some more information. That's what's coming. And then suddenly you have a bunch of people that say, nope, you just gotta kind of keep plowing right ahead, go and hit that iceberg. That's basically what people are saying. If a person, you know, so his apology to me was sincere, and I don't understand how we still have to have him step down from positions and all this other stuff, and calling for his resignation. I once again, it's just like the Matt Damon thing. Matt Damon saying what he said, even though he has all these leftist ideas, suddenly he says something that he don't agree with, and boom, we got to get rid of him. And really, I think more than anything, it's about getting rid of men. And hopefully, Cenk gets red-pilled a little bit. I'm not saying red-pilled in politics, but at least red-pilled in societal matters. He needs to be red-pilled on that, and understand that his party and the people that he speaks for, there's a certain segment of that party that needs to be dealt with and castigated and pushed to the side. Just like there's a certain segment of the right, extreme right, alt-right, that needs to be set to the side and distance themselves from, and people need to distance themselves from that. Anyway, I think that he had a great apology. I think that he really does believe what he said was wrong, but I don't think that the guy should be raked over the coals for it, and we make it seem like he can never be redeemed for that, because Lord knows he's put a lot of leftist ideas out there, and he's championed women and things like that. So I don't understand how something he said well over 10 years ago still holds sway in people's opinion. But it is what it is. That's my thoughts on that. I'll make another video once I start feeling a little bit better. Barely breathe. Both nostrils are closed. They've closed shop. Anyway, comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see you on the next one. All right.